The Lord's putting a picture of a shelter in my head. It looks like an old, almost like an old barracks. And there's fortifications on the outside of this. There's walls, and I'm seeing it built with the old pine trees, spiked pine trees, but just big walls all around the base, all around the barracks. And he says, how do you know that those walls are fortified? How do you know for sure that you are safe inside those walls? And as he sat there and spoke to me the whole time, I said, Lord, how? How are we supposed to know if our walls are fortified? And he says, son, I let things happen to you to build that faith that tells you where the walls are failing, that tells you where you should be building, what needs extra attention. Is that corner still stable? Are you fortifying the entire thing? That's your faith. When we come into problems, or we come into situations that we can't explain, but they hurt, and they're pushing us and putting us through the grinder, and they're sifting us. The Holy Spirit will sift you. The Lord will sift you. And what comes out at the bottom of that is your fortification for that area of your faith that may be a little weak. But if we can't see those struggles and those trials that the Lord allows us to go through as building blocks for your fortress, then we miss it. We miss the parts that need to be fortified. We need the parts that need to be looked over. So we'll sing that song with that thought in mind. We'll sing those phrases with that thought in mind of fortify my faith. Fortify the walls that are around me, Lord. Show us in the trials that we go through. Show us everything you put us through, Lord, is not to hurt us, but it's to improve our character. It's to improve our faith, Lord. And I welcome it, and I thank you. I thank you for all the things that I can't understand. I thank you for everything that you allowed me to go through that builds my faith up. Lord, I ask that you continue to fortify my faith.